Welcome to the Ego Opus video guide. This series is an audio-visual version of the rulebook for my deck-building card game, Ego Opus. If you'd prefer to read the text version of the rulebook, or would like to see the other videos in this series, you can find links in the description. Part 9. Alternative Forms of Play. Ego Opus is designed around the rules that this video guide outlines, and therefore are the rules that we expect players to enjoy most often. However, the systems present in Ego Opus allow for different formats to be experimented with. We offer up a number of alternative formats for you to consider trying out once you've gotten a hang of the main game, or if you'd like to get more than 2 players involved. 4-player. 4 players control 1 zone each. During the setup, determine player numbers by having each player roll a die. Player 1 is the one who rolls the highest, player 2 is the one who rolls the second highest, and so on. Player 1 places their artist in zone 1, and then their ego to the left of their artist. Then, player 2 places their artist in zone 2, and then their ego to the left of their artist, and so on. The number of points needed to win is reduced to 4. Effects that reference an other artist will not be effective in this format. All egos are in range of all artists. You have less options to work with, but more opportunities for chaos. In a free-for-all, your strategy will have to change significantly. Solitaire. 1 player controls all 4 zones. During the setup, the player may place artists and egos in any order. Effects that reference an other artist may refer to any of the player's other artists. Challenge yourself to see how quickly you can gain 6 points without any opponents to foil your plans. Schism. The egos are replaced by a second set of artists that are mirrored to the left of the first. During the setup, both Zone 1s place artists simultaneously. Both Zone 2s then place their artists simultaneously, and so on. Flipped works and/or attacks in mirrored zones are also executed simultaneously. Players gain 2 points for retiring an artist on the opposite side of the schism. Effects that target egos will not be effective in this format. Before the game starts, each side of the schism may decide to play by normal 2-player rules, 4-player rules, or solitaire rules. Have fun experimenting with different combinations. Schism may be played by as little as 2 players, or as many as 8. Super Ego. During the setup, a 3rd player chooses the egos instead of player 1 or player 2. Player 3 draws works just as players 1 and 2 do, but they do not control any zones. At the start of the ego phase, player 3 may play a work from their hand onto each ego, placing it to the left of the ego. If they do, the ego will execute the results of their played work on their target instead of attacking. Players 1 and 2 share a point total. Player 3 gains 1 point for retiring an artist. For player 3, any effect that refers to this artist may refer to this ego instead. In addition, effects that affect drive may also affect their ego's health.